Hello viewers, welcome to the channel Amazing Civil Engineering Studies. In today's video we are going to discuss about types of sewerage system. What is the sewerage system? Sewerage is the infrastructure that conveys sewerage, surface runoff using sewer. It encompasses components such as receiving drains, manholes, pumping stations, stored overflows and screening chambers of the combined sewer or sanitary sewer. Sewerage enters the entry sewerage treatment plant or at the point of discharge into the environment. It is the system of pipes, chambers, manholes etc. that convey the sewerage and storm water. Types of sewerage system: separate system, partially separate system, combined system, separate system. In a separate system, the domestic sewage and industrial wastes are carried in one set of sewers, whereas the storm and surface water are carried in another set of the sewer. Situation for adoption: where rainfall is uneven. Sanitary sewage is to have one outlet and other outlets for store or surface water are available. Sanitary sewage is to be pumped. Separate sewer must be placed deeper and the storm water drains near the surface to economize excavation. If the ground has steep slopes, it is easier to convert storm water through an open drain to the natural stream. Finance available are small, but sanitary drainage is imperative. If the subsoil is hard, it is difficult and costlier to lay combined sewer of large size. If the sewers are laid before the area is developed, it is preferable to adopt a separate system. Advantages of separate system: being smaller in size, the sewers are economical. The surface water may be taken in open or closed conduit or drains at or near the surface and discharged at suitable outlets, thus greatly simplifying the design of sewers of storm water drains. There is no risk of stream pollution as no storm overflows are to be provided. The quantity of sewage to be treated is small. The disposal or the treatment works can be economically designed. If the pumping of sewage at the treatment works is necessary, pumping cost would be much less as there is no need to pump the storm water. Disadvantages of separate system: unless laid at a steep gradient, self-cleaning velocity in the sewer cannot be assured and flushing shall have to be done. This may prove unsatisfactory and expensive. Risk of encroachment by unauthorized rainwater collection and consequent overflows of sewage may be there. Double house plumbing is another disadvantage. Two sewers or drains in a street leading to greater obstruction of traffic, which repairs to any one of them are being carried out. Maintenance costs of two systems are greater than that for one. Partially separate system: A partially separate system is a modification of the separate system in which the separate sewer discharging domestic sewage and industrial wastes also contain a portion of the surface drained from back paved yards and roofs of the house. Why we need partially separate system? It may raise that a combined system of sewerage has not been found quite suitable under tropical Indian conditions for reasons outlined below. Concentrated and heavy rainfall during the monsoon period, which at most places last for only 3 to 4 months in a year. Thus, there is a considerable variation in the quantity of sewerage flow during the 12 months of the year. Inadequate amounts of waste of waters reaching the sewers because of a vast tract of intervening unsewered areas or due to the other reasons so that the dry weather flow, DWF, is generally a tiny proportion of the total flow. The low economy and limited funds available. Difficulties in the operation and maintenance of the system due to inadequate supervision of less qualified staff. Local bodies in charge of the work usually do not pay much attention to keeping trained and skilled staff. Because of the reasons described above, it has been found necessary in practice to have a compromise between the separate and combined system and to adopt as far as possible the partially combined or partially separate system of sewerage. The underground sewer system carries only the sanitary or domestic sewerage into which may also be drained rainwater from the backyard and roofs of houses. In contrast, the storm water from the house front and the surface wash of streets and roads may separately discharge into a watercourse running near or to the same low-lying area at some farther distance. Advantages. It simplifies the drainage of the houses. It provides reasonable sizes of sewers and is economical. The rainwater provides some safeguard against silting in the sewer. Disadvantages. Low velocity during the dry period. Storm overflows may be found necessary. Combined sewerage system. In a combined system, the same sewer is intended to carry both the domestic sewage, industrial wastes as well as the surface and the storm water flow. A combined sewer system is a sewer that accepts storm water, sanitary water sewage, then the sewage is treated in STP, sewerage treatment plant. This system is mainly used in the towns where streets are narrow and rainfall is less than the moderate. Situation for adoption. Rainfall is even throughout the year. Both the sanitary sewage and the storm water have to be pumped. The area to be severed is heavily built up and space for laying pipes is not enough. Effective or quicker flows have to be provided. If the sewers are laid along with the overall development of the area, a combined system is preferred. Advantages. Rainwater keeps sewage fresh, making it easier and more economical for treatment purpose. Dilution also helps, this being in itself a method of treatment. Automatic flushing is provided by water. This is the simplest method of collection in house plumbing economies. Disadvantages: the bigger size of the sewer would involve larger excavation. Overflowing under worst conditions may endanger public health. Cost of pumping and treatment would increase due to the large quantity of sewage to be handled. The dry weather flow is a small amount of the total flow. The large size of the sewer would often result in causing silting up due to low velocity of flow during the dry period of the year. Thanks for watching. For now, please subscribe, like, share and do not forget to press bell icon.